rabbit's help, Lily had returned into a trance. In the distance, she could see the giant Mother Superior stomping around in front of her cave. And over there, where in reality had been a huge gap in the fence, there was now a cobweb with a giant spider in the center. This had to be the second demon for her to defeat. The tar pit was bubbling invitingly. Unfortunately, Lily didn't have time for a bath. Lily was curious whether this would have any effect. When Lily saw how Mother Superior took the spider in her arms, her heart melted. Suddenly, Mother Superior no longer seemed so big and grown up. She emerged from her trance with a blissful smile on her lips. Lily had overcome her second behavioral block. She might still only have been able to ignore one rule, but it was better than nothing. It was already dusk when Lily set off down the convent hill.
You're late. Where have you been all this time? Save it. Save it. There's a time for words and a time for action. And there's a third time. The time for sitting at the police station and filling out forms. And that time has come. What now? Don't say anything. You want your girlfriend. What's her name? Oh, Edna, right? I could tell right away that girl meant overtime. But if she's still alive, I'll probably have to take care of this too. Although I think it's much more likely that Dr. Marcel has already found her and used a wood chipper to turn her into pig feed. If that's the case, I'll find that out too. So don't worry about your little girlfriend anymore. Why do I always have to be so damn compassionate? It's a curse. Oh well. Wait here while I investigate a few things. I'll watch the path to the institution. Maybe I'll learn something that way. If I discover anything, I'll give you a signal. I'll make an owl call. Ooh, ooh, or something like that. You won't miss it. Wait here for me. I'm sure it will only take a few hours.
Lily was immensely relieved that Edna's fate was now in the hands of this exceptionally competent youth investigator. However, she would have liked to have shown him the map with the directions to Edna's hiding place. But Garrett had already disappeared. Lily risked a glance at the map. She could see Moor Lake from here. Edna's hiding place couldn't be that far.
You're not planning on running into the moor after dark, are you? Don't you know how dangerous that is?
You must not hang around dangerous places.
There are so many other nice places for children to visit. The Agricultural Museum, for example, or the Job Information Center at the Employment Office.
Lily was starting to think that the funny stuffed rabbit wasn't so funny after all. She stubbornly risked another look at the map.
You must not hang around dangerous places.
I'm sorry. I certainly didn't want to startle you. We're friends, after all, and friends don't play pranks on each other.
Lily arrived just in time to see the flying topography tool disappear through a grilled window. The bar suggested that this was a lion cage. That must be the police car. Lily liked everything that was colorful. Flowers, butterflies, and bruises she got from behaving badly. Valozac Direct. Mother Superior had used the same Valium pills the previous year, but Morphodinol Acute gave better results. The wine gums looked tasty. Lily took that as a sign that she wasn't allowed any. The map lay out of reach. The officer was trembling all over. And it wasn't even that cold in here.
What? Oh, just a little girl. What are you doing out here in the middle of the night? Aren't you worried that the loonies will catch you? Well, you should be, so hurry. Get back to bed. Or did you want to make a complaint? Oh boy, oh boy. This had to happen someday. And who do you want to make a complaint about, if I may ask? You don't mean yourself, do you? Ha ha! Please! What terrible things could a little girl like you have done? Children your age can't even be charged with a crime. The only reason to lock up a young kid like you would be to sober you up. But I'm sure a girl who looks as well behaved as you already knows to stay away from alcohol, right? You see? Of course, if you insist, you can take a voluntary alcohol test anyway. The machine is over there, against the wall. But I can't arrest you if you haven't gone and drunk nothing. You do. Oh boy. And who? You don't mean Dr. Marcel, do you? Shh! Keep it down. The doctor is a very influential man. We all know he's got a few things to answer for. But you still have to be very careful with accusations like that. Unless you have evidence, I really can't help you.
Flounder to go. How convenient. To use the machine, you needed small change and a comfortable relationship with salmonella. Lily liked everything that was colorful. Flowers, butterflies. To use the machine, you and
Wollen wir den Mond anzünden? Das ist ein Adventure. Was soll schon passieren?
Lily had also received a box like this after her father had been lost at sea. It probably took the Association for the Relief of Dead Seafarers a long time to collect this. Lily had never seen a bartender before, but she was pretty sure that they didn't usually wear nightgowns.
Oh, what do we have here? A little girl, without parents, all alone in the night. How sweet. What brings you into this dark dive where no one can hear you scream? Alcohol? I can't serve children alcohol. I'm missing the recipe for the only alcoholic cocktail on the menu, the Volcano Berserker. Plus, I ran out of the ingredients. So, if you want a drink, You'll have to get me the right ingredients, and then the drinks will be free. Here, the menu. A volcano? So unfortunately, but they haven't found him yet, and they won't. Not where they're looking.
Lily had also received a box like it. To use the machine and a car. Lily couldn't just The girl seemed friendly.
What? Wait. No! This isn't Aunt Gorgula. My name is Miranya. Miranya the medium. How many more times do I have to tell you? What? But that's... One moment. Please stay on the line. Sorry, little girl. This could take a moment. It's that bartender Max Mixo again. A real pain in the ass. So dead, and yet so talkative. Come to think of it, the spirits are very unsettled today. They're all talking over each other. If only I had earplugs. What was that? Now listen to me, my dear lady. I'm not a greeting cards courier. I'm sure that... Max Mixo, would you please shut up for a moment? Because there are others who... No, I don't know anyone called Priscilla.
Miranya was busy. Lily could completely understand that. She knew how hard it was to ignore spirits.
Especially those that tried to grab you at night.
What? Oh. Hi, little girl. What do you have there? Are those earplugs? Fabulous! Thank you. It's exactly what I need right now. No, these are too big. So, hello? Can anyone hear me? Much better. Yes. Loud and clear. Who wants to be first? Max Mixo? I could have guessed that. Could you possibly do me another favor? It's about Max Mixo, the previous bartender at the village bar. He's worried about his legacy, the volcano berserker. He'd always hoped that this drink would make him immortal someday. We both know that his plan failed, but now he literally took the recipe to his grave, and he so wanted to leave it to posterity. It's very simple. The cocktail only has 3 ingredients: wine gum, artemisia, and a chili pepper. Did you get that? Thank you, Lily. Maybe the great Max Mixo can finally find peace. And me too. Wait, I have... Who wants to be first? Max Mixo?
Coming right up. Oh, by the way, that's a non-alcoholic cocktail, but don't worry, there's enough other illegal substances in it.
It wasn't really all that exciting. The path that Garrett had taken led Lily to a small bridge over one of the brackish creeks running off from Moor Lake. Two trustworthy-looking men in white lab coats were working there. Lily wasn't quite sure what to make of it. She also recognized Garrett in the bushes on the other shoreline. Apparently, he didn't want to be seen by the two men. And although the two nocturnal workers had made a friendly impression on Lily, she decided to follow the youth investigator's lead.
And? Have you found anything yet?
Do you have to keep asking that? I'll let you know if I discover something.
I guess you're right. I think Dr. Marcel's madness is starting to rub off on me. Ever since we found this stuffed rabbit by the lake, he's been obsessed. We should be taking care of patients instead of poking around the moor.
And then there's that absurd plan with the hypnosis doll.
Stop already and keep looking. Have you actually found anything yet?
Well,
Lily had heard enough. Apparently, the men in white were Dr. Marcel's minions. It appeared that Edna's concern had been justified. Dr. Marcel really was looking for her. It was now more important than ever to find Edna's hiding place. There was a sign on the feeding trough. Don't feed the saber-toothed boars. Saber-toothed boars are very dangerous. In the event of an encounter, make sure you don't look like a well-behaved convent schoolgirl. Saber-toothed boars are nocturnal, grow up to 6 feet long, and like to lurk in the shadows. They can be frequently found near the territorial herb Artemisia, since they mark their territory on the leaves of this plant. Therefore, avoid areas where this herb grows after dark. The Forest Ranger. Lily would have gladly heeded the warning, but she had no idea how to recognize Artemisia. Garrett did what he was best at, listening.
Did you hear something?
I don't know. Hopefully not another saber-toothed boar. I'm still out of breath.
It appeared that Edna Dr. Marcel was now. Lily didn't want the attendants to notice her. Lily had all.
But Lily, didn't you read the sign? You're not supposed to feed the boars. The forest ranger said so.
You must not contradict adults.
But luckily, you know that yourself.
If the saber-toothed boars had to mark their territory, then they should do it properly.
A volcano berserker coming right up. But be careful, that drink packs a punch. And I'm not talking about punchy colada, if you catch my drift.
But Lily, what's that for? That's not good for little children.
You must not touch alcohol.
And milk is much better for your teeth anyway. Look at my funny chompers. They're cute, aren't they?
Uh-huh.
You must not touch alcohol.
There was that funny rabbit again. Lily was no longer so happy to see him.
Woo! The ball of wool. Can I see it again?
Uh-huh.
Woogie.
Oogie.
Woogie.
liked the cold. It reminded her of her bed. Someone had forgotten to suck on their ice cubes. What a waste. Those were Cuban cigars. These dogs were playing poker in style.
Hey, those are only for players.
I'm a dog.
Dogs playing poker. Nothing earth-shattering.
Hey, look. The ugly girl wants to play too.
Then she has to place her bet.
She can't play without a bet. Meow.
Lily had heard that mayonnaise spoiled quickly in the sun. The coffee was black, just like the chasm Lily saw when she closed her eyes. Lily wasn't sure if someone as young as her should drink coffee, but there was no behavioral block, so it was probably okay. Incredible. The coffee was so strong that it jarred Lily out of her trance.
But what's that's not at me. There.
The dogs had placed their bets. Now it was Lily's turn.
What's that supposed to be? That's not your bet, is it?
We're playing for real money here.
So they put some dough on the table, or take a walk. I like walks.
There was a lot of room for provisions in the saddlebags, so the cash cow wasn't forced to stop at every little milestone. Lily was certain that the cash cow didn't want to trample or devour Lily. It was simply ignoring her. Lily wanted to become a gold digger too when she grew up. Then she'd finally have her own pickaxe.
Howdy, stranger. What's a nice little girl like you doing in a rough place like this? Wait, you're not here for the gold rush too, are you? Well, then you might as well just pack up your bags again. The only gold around here is in my mine, and I'm the only one who knows the way there. Plus, you can't get in there right now anyway. Well, forget it. The way to my mine is top secret. Even I have trouble remembering it. I should actually ride over there again. I knew it. You're after my gold. Well, you can just forget it. My gold mine is good and hidden. And even if you found it, you wouldn't get in. The entrance is guarded by a Wendigo.
Lily wasn't interested in the mine, but this Wendigo made her curious. Could he be another manifestation of her behavioral blocks? Perhaps it would be worthwhile to look for the mine after all.
You don't know what a Wendigo is, do you? Well, I don't know much myself. It's some kind of Indian demon that's stopping me from getting into my mine. If you want to know more, you need to ask the shaman. He's knocking around here somewhere. The shaman? No idea. I never met him personally. Sometimes I see his smoke signals on the horizon. That's it. But if anyone can tell you about Wendigos, it's him.
The gnome made a trustworthy impression.
Step right up, and admire the latest accomplishments in modern medicine. Anti-wrinkle cream with skin-firming materials from outer space. Natural food supplements with amusing motifs from the animal world. A brand new product The pill for in between, for all those who didn't have time before and don't want to wait till afterwards. Step right up, marvel at the sights, and take a free sample of Alcofix, the exclusive miracle treatment with an alcohol base. It tastes 100 proof and works 100 proof. Hello, little lady. Are you interested in a sample bottle of Alcofix, the miracle brandy? You actually look pretty healthy to me, and I'm afraid even Alcofix won't fix that problem with your ears. Do you have any bad pains? Incurable genetic diseases? Tinnitus? Hepatitis? Cervical cancer? Yeah, I'm so sorry for you, but I can't give you a sample of Alcofix like you are now. Come back when you're sick.
The door was firmly locked. Too bad. As Lily stared into the flames, she suddenly became dizzy. Hi, Lily. Did you enjoy your little excursion?
Huh? Is that you, little girl? What are you doing in limbo? Don't tell me you're...
You must not lie.
Lily seemed to be surrounded by strange birds today. How sweet.
Yeah. Right back at you. Tell me, you weren't planning on decaying in the next couple of days, were you? Oh well. No problem, huh? I should be cutting down on carcasses anyway. My dietitian is pulling his hair out. More fresh fruit, he says. Have a salad nowadays, and I know all that. But what can I do, huh? I just love that rotten stuff. I just have to smell the rotting flesh, and I start suckling. And honestly, out here in the desert, huh? It's hard to maintain a healthy diet. You try and leave something for later, and the bacteria just move right in. You could get the most horrible diseases, huh? Festering boils, oozing eczema. Oh man, all this talk of food has made me hungry. Please, leave me alone with my growling belly.
Lily looked around. Why was there never anyone around to stop you from doing something when you needed it the most?
Step right up and admire the latest accomplishments in modern medicine. Natural foods are brand for all. Step and take it tastes so. No, don't bother. Not unless you've picked up a contagious disease since I last saw you. Do you have any bad pains? Incurable genetic diseases? Tinnitus? Hepatitis? Why, hello. What do we have here? You've really caught something very special there. Congratulations. This definitely qualifies you to test a sample of Alcofix, the miracle brandy. To be honest, you almost look overqualified. Your rash is so severe, I'm not sure even Alcofix can heal it. Bravo! You might as well just take the entire bottle.